October the 3rd, 2024. It's about 8:25 a.m. Central Standard Time, and hope that y'all are having a good week so far. Hope it's been a productive and non-stressful week for you. We got one more day, Friday, and then the weekend is here. So I hope y'all have, some fun plans for the weekend, And so yeah, but for me, I'm doing good. I'm making this video Thursday morning, so before I go to work. And so yeah. Oh well, it is what it is, gotta go to work, right? So but anyway, I was wanting to make this video. I want to talk about Dallas, right? Dallas, right? This is the second city I'm going to talk about, because I was going to talk about Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, and Austin, the four major Texas cities. And so I did Houston earlier, and today I'm going to do Dallas. How many days ago did I do Houston? I think I did it about 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I recorded that video Sunday, and so now it's Thursday. I'm gonna do Dallas. I'll probably do San Antonio sometime this weekend. I don't know. And then Austin, I'll do eventually. I'm not sure which day it'll be, but I'll eventually get around to Austin. So with Dallas, right, and with all these cities, I'm gonna talk about the economy slash job opportunities. I'm gonna talk about the cost of living, the food scene, the climate slash weather, sports, the size, the crime, and the diversity. And so with Dallas, right? Dallas. As far as Dallas's economy, right? Dallas has a pretty diverse economy. It's they have a pretty good financial scene as far as the jobs and everything. IT as well, healthcare, and then tech. So they have a pretty diverse economy. Their economy is it's a I would say, well, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's basically diverse: finance, IT, healthcare, tech, right? And so that's kind of based on my research what their economy is. I'd say like majority made up of, although there's other industries that make up Dallas's economy, right? And so as far as the cost of living in Dallas is not too bad. It is slightly higher than Houston and San Antonio's cost of living, but compared to, like, say, other parts of the United States, it's really not too bad. And so, with Dallas, it's not too bad. There's a reason why people still are, really, really moving to Texas in general. They're moving to Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Austin. The reason why is because it's a lower cost of living, and money in general gets you further here than it does in other parts of the country, even though inflation has affected pretty much every city in the United States, pretty much. This inflation and everything just being expensive, So yeah, but it's not too bad. The food scene has a more diverse food scene where you can find foods from like all over the world. Um, but Dallas, they have a nice variety of, you know, different types of food and everything. And so if you're a person that likes to, try different types of foods, Dallas is pretty good. But like I say, it's not on the level of Houston. If you really want to like experience like just foods from everywhere, Houston's probably better, but Dallas it's up there too. It's not like it's that bad, right? So with Dallas, when we talk about the climate slash the weather, Dallas, they have true like seasons, right? So during the summer it gets hot. It gets hot during the summer, very hot. Now during the winter it gets quite cold. It gets colder than say Houston or San Antonio because Dallas is further north, and so temperature wise it does get pretty cold. They see 20 degrees pretty regularly, and so and even colder than that. And they it does snow in Dallas sometimes, not too often, but it does happen in Dallas. Sometimes, Dallas does get snow. And sometimes they do have issues with ice forming on the roads, right? Even more so than, say, Houston or San Antonio. Dallas is further north, so they get issues with ice. And, that's the thing about it. And, and once, ice forms, that's it's very dangerous to travel on ice. So sometimes, Dallas, they have issues with the ice when it gets real cold sometimes. And then every now and again, Dallas and that area will get a tornado as well, because Dallas is, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're either in or very close to like Tornado Alley, which would be Oklahoma, Kansas, kind of that area where they see tornadoes, and so that's something that you have to, consider as well. Although it's not like that often at all, but it does every now and again happen there where they get like a tornado. So yeah, but as far as like the heat and it being hot, slightly drier air up north, so it's not quite as humid on average, but it still gets very, very hot during the summer, 100 degrees and all that. It's not out of the ordinary when it comes to Dallas, and so yeah. Now, as far as the sports, Dallas has, all the sports. It has Cowboys for football, Mavericks for basketball, the Rangers, Texas Rangers, they play in Arlington, I think, so that's basically pretty close to Dallas, so that's baseball. I'm not sure whether they have a soccer team or not, but if they did, I wouldn't be surprised, but I haven't checked, to be honest. They actually have hockey up there too. Dallas Stars, I think that's the team name. If I'm not mistaken, they have a hockey team. So if you're into hockey, that's in Dallas. So I don't think any other city in Texas has a hockey team. Houston used to have the Arrows, but they don't have a hockey team anymore. So it's just Dallas that has a hockey team. So yeah, if you're a hockey as the size of the actual city, so Dallas itself, Dallas city limits, is not really that huge. I mean, it's a big city, but it's not that big. What makes Dallas and the whole DFW area in general is the amount of different suburbs that are all over the DFW metroplex. So you have, just all types of suburbs. Allen, Mesquite, McKinney, Cedar Hill, Arlington, Garland. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any more. Why can't I? Oh, Grapevine. I know there's more, but I can't think of them. Oh, North Richland Hills. Keller. There's so many. I can't name. Oh, Irving, of course. I'm just trying to. Then you have Lancaster. Then you have Hutchins, and then you have what else? There's other ones as well, but yeah, it's pretty much like so many different suburbs. It's crazy, and that's what makes it a huge area. So it's pretty big, but the actual city limits of Dallas is not that huge, right? And so, as far as the crime, Dallas, they do have issues with crime, especially areas like South Dallas and areas of East Dallas as well. They tend to have the main issues with crime, but overall, you just have to kind of make sure, just like any big city, just keep your head on a swivel and just pay attention to your surroundings. And so, yeah, with crime, it's kind of in different spots, kind of all over, like DFW in general. It's different spots, but in general, the suburbs are gonna be fine. But yeah, as far as I'm knowing, it's mainly southeast Dallas, parts of East Dallas. That's kind of where your main crime is gonna be. But I mean, crime happens all over in big cities in general. But as far as the main issue, problem spots, though, that's where it's gonna be. As far as Dallas, now, diversity in general. Dallas is pretty diverse. Not quite on the level of Houston, but it's still a pretty diverse city in general. And so, yeah, I actually forgot to add a category. Traffic. Traffic is pretty bad. And in Dallas, I'm not sure if I talked about traffic, but I don't have it written down. The traffic in Houston is bad. Traffic in Dallas is bad. So yeah, Dallas is a pretty car dependent city as well. Although their public transportation system is better than Houston's. They have more rails and just better public transportation. They have a better public transportation system in general. So yeah, but yeah, that's Dallas for you. Just talking about Dallas. And so yeah, anyway, I do thank you all for watching this video. I hope that you're relaxed